you know what? I guess I'm gonna start vlogging now. You know, I've been doing movie reviews since I was 8 years old, which is absolutely insane. And then I got a camera and I was like, okay, it has to turn into a YouTube channel now. And the one thing with having a camera and having a YouTube channel is you're not restricted to one thing. And I kind of want to break away. I want to keep doing movie reviews. I love doing movie reviews, and I hope you guys enjoy watching my movie reviews. But I want to branch into different avenues. And one of my best friends at USC, his name's Sakani. I'll link his channel like right here. He does boxing and vlogging, and he mixes the two so well. It's really good content, and he's kind of inspired me, I guess, to kind of mix film and vlogging to see if I can sort of do that. Now there's a big film day for me today. I started my internship like on Tuesday, so I had that. And then I'm on set right now for a movie working as a PA on a vampire movie, which is crazy. I'm going to Nosferatu tonight, and the Oscar nominations came out today. I was so busy today that I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. So I'm gonna get a little bit of work done, but once I get the work done, let's move to the Oscar predictions. So let's start vlogging. Let's start vlogging. All right, I wasn't working like at all, but you know, I think that just with this whole vlogging thing, like it's a learning experience. Like I'm learning where to put the camera, but I think the weirdest thing is usually with my movie reviews, everything's scripted obviously. So I'm kind of having to, you know, talk on the fly and figuring out what I want to talk about, figuring out what I think is impactful, and yeah. The Oscars nominations came out, as I mentioned, and you know, it's crazy because I feel like so many of these award shows, and the Oscars especially, they go for these festival movies, and they kind of like a lot of these movies people probably haven't heard of. Like obviously, if you're kind of watching movie reviewing and you know of movies and that type of thing, then you're gonna know of these movies. You're gonna know of The Brutalist, The Nora, The Substance, but a lot of mainstream audiences probably don't. And that's the one thing that I find crazy about award shows, is that so many movies that people are actually interested in aren't these huge, aren't these movies that are getting all this critical acclaim, which is something that I find absolutely shocking. Like here, I'll put up the list of the top 10 highest grossing movies of the year, and like basically none of them are on this list. Like here, I'll switch it up right now, but Wicked is on this list, but pretty much nothing else is. So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But I'm shocked that, first of all, one of the biggest shocks for me was that The Apprentice, Sebastian Stan, got nominated for that, and he didn't get nominated for A Different Man. Because in my opinion, well, he won the Golden Globe for A Different Man, but he was also, like in my opinion, just a little bit better in that movie. Both were like such good performances. Like September was the month of Sebastian Stan. And I was also shocked that John M. Chu didn't get Best Director as well as Denis, but I kind of knew that before. I think Best Actor is going to be the toughest race. Like Ray Fiennes, Brody, I don't know his Adrian Brody, and Sebastian Stan and Timothée Chalamet in the same category is going to be crazy. So I guess we'll see that. How that all pans out. Let me know in the comments who you guys think is gonna win for these respective things. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I think that a thing that a lot of people ask me is why did I start movie reviewing? And when I was in grade 8, one of my best friends, we'd watch the new Wreck-It Ralph movie, and one of my best friends asked me, what was the movie, what was the studio reviews? And it started off as a joke, but then it became like sort of a thing where every time I'd watch a movie, I was like, what's studio reviews, what's studio reviews, what's studio reviews? And eventually it became me writing in the school newspaper after every movie I'd watched. And then it became an Instagram, then I created kind of the brand, and then I brought it back for college admissions to get back into USC. And then after watching Beetlejuice, my friend Jason, the same person who's at the start of my Speak No Evil review, he asked me, whatever happened to Studio Reviews? And I thought, you know what, I'm actually gonna bring it back. So that's kind of what I did. And I've been loving it. I've been having so much fun with it. I find it so cool how anyone in the world, no matter where you are, you can connect with people. Like my grandparents watch this, so hi guys. And my friends back home, my friends from all around the world watch Studio Reviews, I guess. I don't know if they do, but they watch YouTube. And I find that one of the coolest things. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this movie reviewing. I hope I'm able to grow it even more. Thank you. Like, I'm at 121 subscribers. I was at 100 last episode, and I'm at 121, which is crazy. So we're just gonna keep growing. We're just gonna keep learning. I'm gonna learn how to do vlogging better, or I'm not. Or this is gonna like do so bad, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm never doing this again. But I guess we'll see. It's all about the process, all about having fun. All right, I was in the middle of editing when I noticed that everything that I'd filmed after that first like day was in slow motion. So I'm gonna be talking like me in the future. So I filmed it all like prior, but I'm gonna be speaking kind of, I guess, trying to paraphrase what I'd said. And then I'll just put some B-roll over it. But it's kind of funny. But yeah, everything was in slow-mo. Okay, Nosferatu is really intense. If you've ever seen one of Robert Eggers' films before, it's very much like that. It is this dark, intense noir film that focuses on some form of folklore, in this case being vampires or Nosferatu. And it has some of those scenes, sort of like Saltburn, where you're like, why did I pay to watch this? Like, it's very crazy types of things, but it is a really good movie. There are some shots that are absolutely beautiful. The cinematography, well, I guess that's the shots, is insane. The sound design is phenomenal, and the acting is just really, really good. It's one of those movies where you're kind of watching behind your hands the entire time, but Nosferatu is really good. I recommend it if you are a fan of horror or a fan of dark films. And yeah, Nosferatu gets 4 stars out of 5. Now, one of my favorite things about USC is that everyone always has something going on. So, for me, it's Studio Reviews. For some kids, it is a sport they play. For other kids, it is making short films. And this weekend, I got to work on a short film titled Silver. And it's for this kid that he wants to get into the USC Film School. I think he's undeclared right now. And this film was his application for it. So there's kind of a lot of pressure behind making this film. So I got back at about 1 in the morning, I think 12:45 in the morning, and I had to be up at 4:45 for my internship, which is kind of insane. And I can't talk that much about my internship, but what I can say is that I'm really enjoying it, first of all. I'm also able to do a lot of things. A lot of people right now for their internships in their sophomore year are focusing just on coverage, just reading scripts. But for me, I'm able to sit in on meetings, I'm able to work on set, and I've gotten the most experience that I've gotten in my 19 years alive, sort of in this past week. I got back from work at about 2, and then I had to go back on set at about 4. And today was really cool because I was working on special effects and lighting. So I was working as a PA, and I had to light these shots, but I also had to use a smoke machine, which I'd never done before. So it was a lot of learning on set, but I absolutely loved it.
It is 1 a.m. Just got back from filming on set. I've class like 7 hours, but I'm gonna try to get the sleep that I can. But yeah, it's been a wild weekend, really busy, a lot busier than like what a usual weekend would be like. But honestly, it's a grind, it's tough, but at the end of the day, if you're enjoying it, it's almost like it's not work. Like I'm loving it. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Maybe this will become a thing where I continue to do vlogs. Maybe it won't. Maybe this will be a one-time thing. But anyways, I'm excited that you guys were able to kind of see my life a little bit, see what it's like to be a movie reviewer and a film student and a business student and whatnot. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.